What's going on, guys? It's Jake, and from the title you're probably thinking to yourself, how could it be that expensive? How could this little piece of plastic cost so much? Well, let's get right into it. Eyes in the sky. First off, if you're unfamiliar, this is a level chip. Basically, these go into the new Super Z layers. All of them right now. I don't know if any aren't going to allow it soon, but these go into the layers, and what they do is they provide a tiny bit more balance. They make the bind between the layer and the disc a little bit tighter, so they're a little bit more balanced overall, and they add a teeny bit of weight too, but nothing really anything special. But guys, the reason why they're so expensive is because right now they're only available as like tournament prizes or stuff like that. There's basically a first, second, and third place. This is just the cheapest one that is available, and this itself, guys, it took me like a week to try to find a listing that was under $150. Some people say that they're around like 200 or 200 plus, but that's only really if you get them from sellers here or like in the UK or something. But if you go onto Yahoo Japan using Zen Market or Samurai Buyer, you can actually get a level chip for around 100 to 120, like I did, if you want like the cheapest one. But the ones that come with like the Emperor Fornius layer are going to run you a little bit more expensive because there are different tiers. This one is the lowest one, and you can probably see it, but the level chip is like a bronze color. The top one comes with the Emperor Fornius layer, and that could be around $180 to $200. This was actually banned on the WBO the day after I bought it because of the fact that they're not widely available, they're extremely expensive to get, and really they could provide a significant advantage, but I want to do a little bit more testing on it to see really if it has that big of an advantage at all. But let's open this thing up and do some testing. And here you go, guys. This is the level chip, and this is, like I said, the third tier, kind of bottom tier bronze version that comes with a golden yard. So let's tear this open. And let's see. Let's pull the yard out. So there is yard. Looks pretty cool, I guess. Yard's pretty solid. And here, guys, is what I spent total, probably $150. This itself was like, this plus the yard, of course, was like $130, and then shipping was $20 because I got an EMS. So this tiny little piece of plastic cost that much. So, alright, I'm going to have Winning Valkyrie right here. Let's take it apart. Alright, there you go. There's a little peg. Insert it in. Click it in. And there you go. Level chip is now installed. Boom. Alright, so let's do a little bit of a test and kind of see how tight this is now. Tightness is about the same, so I don't think it changes really how often they burst at all, but oh, look at this, guys. There's barely like any wiggle at all in the disc. Wow, okay. See, look at that. Look at that, guys. Not that much wiggle at all, but when we take it out, look how much wiggle there is. That's crazy. That's a big change. Now let's put it in Bloody Longinus and see what it does. Alright, in Bloody Longinus, as you can see, not that much wiggle. There's the level chip diamond right here. Boom! And then without it, let's take it out. A lot more wiggle. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a huge change. And I'm going to see if there's any performance differences with it. Just from a little bit, not really performance, but more like spin. See if they spin any differently. So here is Winning Valkyrie without the level chip. So now let's put the level chip in and see if it gets any better. 3, 2, 1, let it chip. So really, it doesn't seem like it changes too much. It doesn't seem like it changes too much at all. Let's do a little battle. Winning Valkyrie versus Kinetic Tomb or Christ Satan. Let's do a little bit of a battle and see what kind of results we can get. As you can see, winning Valkyrie is annihilated right there. Alright, now that I have the level chip put in, let's see if this does anything. So 3, 2, 1, let it. Alright, makes it a little bit. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So just from the looks of it a little bit, it kept its flower pattern a little bit better. As you can see, like what it was doing is that it kind of just kept winding up, like right here, kind of getting its energy ready, and then it would start hitting. Versus without a level chip, it'd do one hit and then it would kind of circle around kind of crazy. So that's actually pretty solid. But now let's try it on Bloody Longinus and see what it does. Alright, so here's Bloody Longinus without a level chip. And here is Bloody Longinus with the level chip. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be that big of a difference. So really, that is going to wrap up this light little testing, I guess. Really, that testing didn't do too much and it wasn't like in-depth or anything, but if you guys want me to do actual in-depth testing, I will. But overall, what it does is it seems to make the Beyblades just a little bit more balanced because of the fact that their discs don't wiggle as much. So that's really all I can see them do. They don't affect tightness at all. They don't really affect how hard Beyblades can hit or anything, but just their patterns can change because they're more balanced. So they do have an advantage, but not really as much as I thought. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Just a little bit of light testing to see kind of how it works a little bit. But if you guys want to see advanced testing, maybe on like more stuff about winning Valkyrie, Bloody Longinus, etc., let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun and bay away.